MRecktv.
Bring back the man in you, not because you need to, but because you will want to. Improve your weight room and bedroom performance with the all-new Vasoflux for Men natural dietary supplement. This unique blend of barks, roots, herbs, and vitamins is nature's way of keeping you in the game. And all for under $10. You can order yours today. Visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today.
Peace, world. M.Reck for MRecktv. I got a special guest in the building. You know, he comes from a bloodline that's legendary. Let him know who you be, good brother.
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is Chris Rivers, Dragons Up, rapper out of the Bronx, New York. Recent project, Self-Afflicted Bubble Boy, out everywhere. Go get that. And yeah, we here to have a good time. Thank you for having me on M.Reck TV. M.Reck. Yeah.
Not a problem. Right now we in ninja mode. You know what's going on. We going on a global crisis. So you can see me in ninja mode. I'm at the office. You know, I'm gonna take this thing off, but you know, I don't know what's going on with the people here in the office. You dig? They might got Ebola and everything else. You dig?
Yeah, that's a fact. So, consider it. Yeah. Ninja Turtle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I'm doing my research and I'm seeing your discography. It's looking like you got about 8 projects.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Over the course of about I would say about 10 years since I'm 26 now. Mm-hmm. I started taking hip hop seriously right after high school. It was around 2011, and yeah, I just been releasing projects steadily. So we got about 8 out now. That's not including hundreds of freestyles and collaborations I've done over the years with various artists as well. And just definitely put out there's a lot of music out there, definitely.
Got you. When you first started, if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me. You was with a group, right?
When I was like 8 years old, like when I was a kid. Yeah. When I was like 8 years old, I was in a part of a group called 3 Down, which was three of us. It was me, Benzino. I don't know if you know Benzino, the rapper. His son. He goes by Chavo now. Back then he was Lil Ray. And another one named Lil James, and he was a singer, and he won like America's Best at the time. But yeah, so we was in a group for a bit, and yeah, it was crazy back then, man. Like we had like a deal on the table. We opened up for DMX and Ja Rule at that time, yeah, it was nuts, bro. And then all that fell through actually when Benzino, I believe that was around the time they was beefing with Eminem. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you remember that whole beef with Eminem.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So there was like some sort of clause inside the contract. Like I was a kid at the time, so I didn't know what the hell was going on. But if I recall correctly, and don't quote me on this, I think because of the beef, like there was some clause because we was minors that shit needed to get pulled out. So we got pulled out of that deal. And a lot of stuff like fell through with that, but then I proceeded to just be a kid and grow up, live life. Still stood artistically inclined. I write poetry, things here and there, but I was still I was like, let me finish school and stuff like that. So like I said, I was always writing, and then after high school I picked up on it seriously again around 2011, where I really started like, let me pursue this, and that's when I had the moniker Chris Rivers. When I was a kid, they called me Baby Pun, but as when I started rapping again, I changed the name to Chris Rivers. To establish more of a personal identity, not to be in the shadow of my pops. And then after that, I just kept going consistently, and after that I got like 8 projects in. Yeah.
That's sure. I mean, you left me with a great segue when you said not to be in the shadow of your pops by calling yourself Baby Pun.
Yeah.
You got a song called Let My Pops Down.
Right.
You put out, I'm gonna say what, 7 years now?
Yeah, that was probably like 6-7 years ago, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what was your mind state when you wrote that record?
At the time, or at least even before that time, I knew that I felt as though I didn't live up to, and recollecting back now, like it's definitely stuff that I have to work out internally, because we don't know what people feel when they pass. You know what I mean? We could hope that there's an afterlife and we could believe it, or we could hope that people watch down, or we could think that they don't, or whatever it is. But anything you have feelings towards in regards to how people feel after they pass is really more so how you feel. And I realized that as I grew up more. But I would say about 7 years ago, maybe I was more so inclined to feel as though I failed him or my family or even myself by not being able to, become successful in that amount of time, or even provide to the level that I felt like I needed to provide for my family, or things of that nature, being the only man, you know what I mean? Like, because after my father died, I'm the only boy. It's me and my sisters and my mom. So yeah, I felt responsible as the eldest male in the family that was left. Though he passed when I was 6, I still had that responsibility inside of me that I wanted to take care of everybody and do those things. So I guess at the time I was feeling more so like in that moniker that I had let him down, whether it be that. But I realized, yeah, like over time, like again, that was 7 years ago. So it's over time I realized, it's more so, you don't have anything to prove. Anybody out there watching, like, you don't have anything to prove to anyone. You don't have to put these restrictions or these limitations or these obligations that other people set on you. Like, your life is yours and you need to live it. And yeah, you're gonna have some things that don't work out in the time frame that you figured out, initially. But overall, like, you got to be happy with your journey and with your process and what you're able to do, as long as you keep trying your best. So I know I always try my best and I always do hard. So like, I don't feel bad anymore. But back then I was more so caught up on the fact that I wasn't where I'm supposed to be, or at least in my head with my expectations, and feeling like I didn't provide enough for my family or for the legacy. But as of now, like, it's all good. Yeah.
So in 2020, that's not your mind state right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like I'm completely satisfied with every aspect of my life, as far as like, whether it be success or finances or like dreams or like whatever it is. Like, obviously I still have a long way to go to accomplish everything in my life, but I'm not bent up on what other people feel about me, or like these, expectations or obligations of life. Like, I got to the point where I realized, like, like, my life is mine to live. It's going to be a journey I have, but you have to appreciate where you are now to appreciate where you're going. Because even right now, I'm at a place now where I used to pray to be, or where I used to really want to be, and I'm still feel the same way as I did back then, which means it's not about, when you're only focused on the end goal, you're not going to be satisfied till you get to the end goal, but you reach the end goal at the end. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be unhappy until you reach that, unless you learn to appreciate the journey. So yeah, like, I definitely have a different mind state now, as far as like, who I'm trying to make proud or what I'm trying to accomplish. But it's still, still feel like I have a lot more to do, but I'm not as, pent up on feeling like, I failed or I did, none of that stuff. Like, it's all good. Yeah.
Got you. Now, I'm going to say this because I can relate to you on the music aspect, because I do music as well.
Facts.
I be telling dudes, because you're super lyrical. Let's put that out there.
Thank you, bro.
No doubt, bro. I seen your freestyles on Flex and Sway. You phenomenal.
We got to put in that work, man. Thank you, bro.
No doubt, bro. Your work is already etched in stone, as far as lyrically and everything else. And let's say this too, bro. You got one of the best videos I've ever seen in my life. NASA.
Oh, you like NASA? Shout out to Cannon. Shout out to Cannon. He shot that. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, man.
Bro, that's a movie. That's not even a music video.
Yeah, we want to do a lot more like that, and he just upgraded. Shout out to Cannon, he just upgraded his equipment. Shout out to Rod, the producer, who produced my whole last project, Gitu, which has NASA on it. And shout out to Osmond Benjamin, who's the featuring artist on it. And yeah, definitely, bro. Like, we had a lot of fun shooting that video. We did it on a shoestring budget. We had to build that spaceship that was inside. We had to build it from scratch out of like cardboard and scrap metal. Like, we put in a lot of work. Bro? Yeah. Like, it was a lot. We shot a whole little behind the scenes for it too. Like, but it was definitely fun, and to get the videos up like a quality from where it was before, it's definitely dope. And he even now he has the red cam and a bunch of other stuff, so we're gonna take it up a few more notches, with the not with self-inflicted billboard, maybe with some of that, but definitely the next project and the next albums I got, like, we're gonna keep it in movie mode. Yeah.
Yo, bro, me and you going lock in on that, because when I saw that, I said, yo, look, that's where music videos, interviews, and everything that I wanna, I guess, shoot, need to look like. So shouts to the director and the producer of that video, and yourself and everybody involved.
Yo,
It's
thank you.
incredible, bro. I was blown back.
I really appreciate that, bro. Yeah, thank you. We put a lot of work. It means a lot. It means a lot, bro.
Yeah, most that. Now, I'm gonna just get a few things out the way because I wanted to be about you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is M.Reck talking. I feel like when Fat Joe held that umbrella for your pops, that probably was like the illest thing in hip hop. Why? Let me tell you why. Because you know, as a rapper, rappers got the biggest egos in the world. Forget about it. Like, rappers are in their own way. And they mess up their own legacy and mess up the legacy for the fans because of their egos, right? So I'm saying that to say this. When Fat Joe did that, I looked at Joe differently. I said, Joe was the superstar at the time. I think your pops was on the come up. Big Pun was on the come up at that time.
Bring back the man in you, not because you need to, but because you will want to. Improve your weight room and bedroom performance with the all-new Vasoflux for Men natural dietary supplement. This unique blend of barks, roots, herbs, and vitamins is nature's way of keeping you in the game. And all for under $10. You can order yours today. Visit Youth Fountain Laboratory at youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today.
This MRecktv content is sponsored by 9-7 Entertainment presents the movie Raina.
All right, y'all. It's showtime. Let's go.
So we're gonna play this one smooth. Not going in there to rock any boats or make any waves, Neek.
It's gonna be straight, Raina. Definitely should crack for more than 150K. He got that shit, man.
150,000? Why you being so nice to me?
And I'm sure a man like you understands that a deal, even a good one, doesn't make itself happen.
No, you're the plug and such. You a joke's bound to happen if you slipping or you lacking. I'm gripping on the Mactin, ready for the action. Shots to make you break dance and have you do a backspin. I got more kicks than karate flicks. My whole team pushing Maserati whips. You on IG liking thotty pics. Shorty pocket broke but her body fixed.
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktv promo, MRecktv promo @gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone.
MRecktv.
Let's cut the music.